Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Darvin Ham gives injury updates on Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt. After the Lakers wrapped up Tuesday's practice in preparation for their upcoming matchup versus the Clippers, head coach Darvin Ham gave an update on Gabe Vincent's and Jared Vanderbilt's injuries. The good news is that neither appears to have suffered a setback, but the bad news is that neither appears to be returning to the court anytime soon. Just going according to plan, man, Ham said regarding Vincent. Just non-impact work in terms of getting on the court, him being on the altar G and doing some other things in the weight room, in the pool. That's it for now. The original timeline we were given on Vincent's injury was around 8 weeks and we are now just past that mark, so Vincent still not doing any impact work is disappointing. Through no fault of his own, Vincent is quickly becoming the most disappointing addition the Lakers have had since Kendrick Nunn, who missed an entire season with the world's worst bone bruise. It's odd that both Miami Heat alumni Vincent and Nunn fell off a cliff once they left South Beach and joined the Lakers, but sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. In the handful of games Vincent played, he was underwhelming, but 5 games in the fall is not a big enough sample size to judge a player joining a new team. Vincent still has time to return with 20-plus games left, but how long can the Lakers wait? Implementing him gets harder and harder with each passing day, and the upcoming games only increase in importance as the Western Conference standings are as tight as ever. Ham spoke about the challenges of integrating players back from injury this late in the season and how realistic it was to expect them to contribute. "I'm very realistic," Ham said. "I just think if you get a healthy body back, you work them back in slowly, you do different things, you have stay-ready groups to try to get up to speed where you are currently and just let chips fall where they may. No one has a crystal ball. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You just have to continue to work each and every day and hope they work each and every day to strengthen and resolve their injuries and go from them. There's no formula or secret potion that's going to drop them back in the lineup hitting on all cylinders. It's going to be a process, but it's one we're willing to go through." One player the Lakers need to return as soon as possible is their elite wing defender, Jared Vanderbilt. "We have now reached the 3-week mark that was discussed once the midfoot sprain was diagnosed, and similar to Vincent, the update was more of the same. Status quo," Ham said. "Just his ramping up, different alternative workouts, but same thing going on with him. There's no change on that. When I say ramp up, I don't mean on the hardwood," Ham added. "Just doing stuff in the weight room, doing the stuff in the pool." Vanderbilt is one of the best defenders on this team, and when he plays, he can take on some of the most dynamic scorers in the West and make them work at worst and lock them down at best. His returning would raise this team's defensive ceiling and give LeBron James and Anthony Davis an elite defender to help shoulder some of the defensive burden. Vincent back would be a nice addition, but Vanderbilt's return can help this team win postseason games. At least the news isn't bad, but it's far from encouraging, given how few games we have left in the season. Hopefully, the following update on Vincent and Vanderbilt shows a path to them returning to action this season. Browns, Lakers LeBron James drops major praise on absolute beast Myles Garrett after workout. Although he possesses a number of skills and accolades that will cement him as one of the greatest NBA players of all time, the most notable aspect of LeBron James' legendary career might be his longevity. No one has maintained this level of play at 39 years of age. James' inexplicable evasion of father time is largely because of the focus he places on conditioning. After venting some frustrations about the media's speculation of Bronny James' future, the Akron, Ohio native got back to the grind on Tuesday and worked out with another Cleveland great. Browns defensive end Myles Garrett is making a strong impression on the face of the Los Angeles Lakers and NBA. Iron sharpens iron. James posted on Instagram. "Big bro and big lil bro getting after it. Giving him the full blueprint and more. P.S. I know y'all know this already, but he's an absolute beast. one can only imagine the intensity present during that workout session. There is incentive for both men to keep hitting it hard in the gym, with James determined to be strong for the Lakers' postseason push and Garrett intent on building off his Defensive Player of the Year campaign. The Browns will definitely need the 28-year-old to be at full force given all of the uncertainties surrounding their quarterback situation. Myles Garrett recorded 14 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, 42 combined tackles and 17 tackles for loss last season. He is Cleveland's most important player and its best hope at once again surviving the daunting AFC North and clinching their second consecutive playoff berth for the first time since 1988-89. LeBron James looks to use his time with Garrett as motivation for the Lakers' Wednesday night showdown with the Los Angeles Clippers. Klay Thompson may be saving the Lakers from making a massive mistake. The main priority for the Los Angeles Lakers right now is to put together a strong second half of the season and go on a run in the NBA playoffs. If all goes right, Los Angeles can enjoy another deep playoff run that hopefully leads to another NBA championship. While that is the main focus right now, the front office should still be keeping an eye on the future. The Lakers have a big summer in front of them with LeBron James' future unclear and there being potential of a big trade for an underwhelming star. One potential off-season storyline that has emerged for the Lakers revolves around Klay Thompson, who is going to be a free agent. The Lakers were name-dropped as one team that may potentially be interested in signing Thompson this summer. While the Lakers might be interested, it does not appear that the interest goes both ways. Klay hasn't completely ruled out the possibility of leaving Golden State this summer, but he has made it clear that he wants to be a Warrior for life, hat tip Sam Amick, The Athletic. Not really, Thompson said when asked if the sixth-man assignment might change his desire to return. I mean, you've still got to examine all of your options, but I would love to be a Warrior for life. Lakers fans should want Klay Thompson to return to the Warriors, that way the Lakers do not even have the chance to sign him this summer. Thompson is a future Hall of Famer who has all the respect in the world, but that does not mean he will be a good signing. If the Lakers were to sign him, it would still have to come at a high cost. Thompson knows that he cannot demand max contract money, but Los Angeles would still have to pay around $25 million a year, at the very least, for his services. That is what happens when you are a future Hall of Famer and four-time champion. And as great as Thompson's career has been, that simply is way too much to be paying him. Thompson is not as efficient of a three-point shooter and is a much worse defender than he used to be. He simply is not the same player after all of the injuries. It is okay to admit that. This would be like the Lakers paying $25 million a year to veteran Ray Allen. Allen was a great complementary piece on the 2013 Miami Heat. He was not one of the three star players that the team was built around. If Thompson were to come to LA, he would essentially be treated as one of the stars. Any potential Lakers interest in Thompson is misplaced, as it would be a move that would hurt the franchise. Thankfully, Thompson himself may step in and keep it from ever happening. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation, Klay Thompson? Leave your opinion in the comments.